Hello Gemini, and welcome to reading for February 2022. Okay, Gemini. Interesting month we have for you. There's a lot going on. Have you thought about, and I know we talked about this last month, with the changing of the job or a different career, or is starting your own business? Have you got a little idea in mind about starting your own business? I've got my King of Pentacles, my Seven of Pentacles, and my Queen of Pentacles, all bunched up in the start of February for you, Gemini. And that to me, as I read my cards, means that are you thinking about taking charge, taking control of the pentacles, coins, the wealth, your job, your career, taking control of that in a new way that's a birth of something new that you're going to start by yourself, something you've wanted to take on for some time, but you've been stuck on this wheel, going around in circles, and you've been too scared to do it. I think for you, Gemini, the start of February would be a really good time for you to launch into this something new. The only concern I have around it is that you're pushing yourself way hard when you're trying to get this situation or this idea or this new thing off the ground. So balancing how many hours you're doing it. I understand that we do spend, even if it's just a new job, we put more effort into it at the start. We're learning something new, and especially if it's something you're going out on your own and doing, then you are going to put more effort into it for sure. But I just don't want you to wear yourself out when you're doing it. I really like the cards that I've got around this though. So even if you start smaller than you think and just work your way up, I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. So have you got an idea, Gemini? Have you got this dream, this desire, this goal, this passion that you have in your life that you want to explore, but you've never felt like the time is right, or family things have got in the way, other commitments, things like that? There's always an excuse not to do it. Then I feel like for you, Gemini, February is the time to just launch yourself into it. I've got lots of abundance in here for you. That's why I want you to do it. And there's a lot of waiting in here too. So I feel like the longer you put off, the more frustrating it's going to get. So I prefer you to just take the plunge and do it. Just bloody do it. Just take the plunge and do it. Otherwise, you're just going around and around and around, and you're not getting off your wheel. You're staying on it. So February has these two kind of parallel pathways for you in February. And that is, we're staying on the wheel, going round and round circles and just getting frustrated, and we're just waiting for things to happen when we should be making things happen. Or we're going to trust our instincts, go for the passion, and find all the abundance on the other side, so I've kind of got a dual thing going on for you, Gemini. Oh, that's interesting because you are Gemini, so it's a twin thing. Okay. So let's talk about if you decide to go after your dreams and hopes and desires and launch yourself into this new thing, you are going to wear yourself out. There's no question you are going to. I just want you to be careful and make sure you don't wear yourself out too much. There is abundance. There is abundance in here for you. My Empress, my King of Cups, these are cards to me which show that you are going to put in the work, you're going to put in the planning, you're going to do everything you want to do, and you're going to get to where you need to get to. If you don't, then it's not that bad either. It just means you're still doing the same thing over and over. You're doing Groundhog Day. You're just going over and over and over again, doing the same thing. It doesn't mean you won't do that thing another time. It just means you're putting it off, basically. So that's that. If you do decide to do it, I'm all for it. I'm right behind you. You've got this. You can do it. Okay, so other things I have going on here as well is a little bit of control with someone around you. Now, I hate to say this, but usually my control cards come through with some of my more difficult people to deal with in my spread. But this difficult thing is coming from a person who seems to be quite okay at the moment. Stubborn, sure. Strong, sure. But someone who is nicely controlling you, if that makes sense. You know how some people control us and that we don't even realize they're doing it because they're being so nice about it? That sort of looks like what's happening, Gemini, for you towards the end of February. And you're going to get frustrated because it's happening and you can't quite see that it's happening because the person is being so really nice to you about it, and you're just kind of going along with it. And then by the end of the month, all of a sudden you're going to go, oh my gosh, look where I am. And I'm all frustrated and I feel really controlled by this person around me that's giving me like the good vibes, but in fact they have an ulterior motive. Interesting, Gemini. You're going to have to keep your eye open for whoever that might be. Very interesting. Now, for other Geminis who are thinking about getting pregnant, the start of February is the optimum time. A great time to start your family or add to your family is the first week or so of February. Very optimistic when it comes to family. So if you've been working towards trying to get pregnant, or if you've had any difficulties getting pregnant, the start of February is going to be the time where maybe you hit the jackpot and finally you've got your family going. That is really nice. The other thing I want you to watch during February, Gemini, is because you're overdoing it and there's a bit of frustration coming in here too, is I want you to watch your tummy. So it's almost like that frustration and stress and the hard work is going to manifest in some digestive issues, as they often do. Like you might get some indigestion or some heartburn, or just some pains in your belly. That's just because you're stressing out about things. That's where our solar plexus is. That is where stress and anger sit, in our solar plexus. And that is one of the things that happens first when we get stressed, is that have the tummy upsets, because that's where it is. It's in our solar plexus, right there in our tummy. So watch out for that. Watch out for any tummy things going on as well. Nothing over the top. It's just there as a little reminder. If you get that, okay, I better start looking after myself and pull back a little bit because I'm overdoing it, because I'm getting some indigestion. Other than that, abundance for you this month, Gemini. Whatever you want to do, what is your passion, I want you to go for it. I really do. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.